Yeah, boys. Yeah.
Exercise.
All right, no high fives on this one because will be available soon. This will be available right now for those
Your
people.
phone's not even on.
I mean, this is the blurriest shit I've ever seen. Look at that. Thing looks like it's filmed on a potato right now. Well, let's cheers it up at least. If we're not gonna high five, let's continue the conversation.
Yeah.
See if anyone makes their way in.
Jesus, rhyming that like.
Thanks for joining, maybe.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, everybody. This is bullshit. This. All right, we're going
There
back.
you go.
Yeah, there you
Mark-
go. Good.
Get it,
You
Mark.
you didn't kill the beer, but you did absolutely kill. Yes, whatever.
That is off.
But that can't be on today, right? No way. All right. Hey, JD Mars is in though. That's good. Hey, JD, tell your friends.
God damn. It's not even a gun. What the hell?
There we go.
All right.
That'll get us.
Who's got some? Yeah, that's definitely
What do we have? Something?
Airsoft. I said airsoft.
airsoft. Soft air. Okay.
Are we on Facebook or
No,
what?
we're just on YouTube alone. That's it. If you guys are on, if you can pull up YouTube and just share it with somebody, let's just see if we can get this to work for more than a minute and 34 seconds.
Although they can't tell who any of us are because it's blurry, but
Larry said I'm okay. Thanks for checking in.
I tell you what, though,
You got to sign into YouTube. What kind of commie bullshit is that?
it's the whole thing of calling everybody commies. I don't think is helping us there,
another
Dad.
keyword.
Does it say something on Facebook? Okay, good. All right. Well, Mark Rogers, welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back 17 times tonight.
Yeah, that's my 13th time to be back tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a record.
Which is sad because like the fifth time you just nailed it.
I did. It's going to be hard to repeat, but we'll do our best.
Okay, you have had a chance to think about how your life story progressed over 90,
Life
90
story, 90
seconds.
seconds of
Yeah,
life
'cause
story.
it was over in 7 the last time.
So, born in this state and raised in this state.
Yeah. What up,
Born in
William?
Huntsville, grew up in Houston, college in Nacogdoches, moved to Dallas, former scuba diving instructor.
Ooh.
I'm in IT, married, 2 kids, day one member of Industrial Cigar Company.
100%. 100%. For those of you who are watching, Mark
intro.
Rogers has been here longer than you. And also, if you are watching, take this link to this stream and share it on your Facebook. We would greatly appreciate it. Let's see if that works. Thanks for those who are hanging in with us because Facebook streaming and YouTube are a little bit shaky, but we're rolling anyways. Adrian, what's up, dog?
What's going on?
Well, very little is going on, but we are cruising right now.
Yeah, nuts,
A
but
lot going on, just not here.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to just personally thank Facebook for sucking the air out of the room. I mean, those guys, I'll tell you what.
The energy before this was just immense.
It was-
You could cut the tension
I
with a
mean,
butter knife.
I had tears in his eyes.
Oh, we do need to drink
JJ
another
was awake.
beer.
I mean,
Daniel
that's
Himmel's
their
in
big
though.
day.
Josh Sims is in.
Look at this. We got him stacking in.
You know what? This might be. I mean, we've only got like 3 people on with us on YouTube,
well.
but this might be our
Look at the
heavily.
crowd here. We got a crowd here.
We're up to 10. Oh,
10 is 10 more than I thought were going to stumble in.
oh baby, oh baby. We might be getting kicked again, but
What does it say? It's ending
let's
soon.
just talk about the cigars are spoken, shall we?
Better hurry. Mm-hmm. I am smoking the new Cavalier Prospector. Little barber pulled action. Pretty good.
That's
Pretty
how you
darn
sell
good.
that thing there.
pretty,
Well, it's how I'm
pretty
going to
good.
tell it. It's pretty good.
I mean, I'd buy it.
It is very good. Draw is spectacular.
What are you on there?
I'm smoking the Illusion 888. Is that what they call it?
Sounds good to me.
888 Churchill. It's
Yeah.
Triple Ocho.
really good.
It is really smooth, really good.
Also, shout out to Daniel Himmel about calling out Beetlejuice in the
Yeah,
back.
he saw it.
Yeah.
Represent.
YouTube lasted
That's on.
15 seconds. That's
If
what he
that,
said.
yeah.
Really? Excellent. Well, we're gonna do a condensed version for those people who are here, and then we're gonna kill the rest of Adrian's bottle with everybody in the lounge. So I am smoking a Jake Wyatt. This is a Fourth Dimension. Here's the one thing that I've noticed.
Beautiful
I have
cigar.
noticed. Oh, it's beautiful. But this cigar is very nice. But have you guys gone through a period where your palate perceives everything as peppery? Everything that I'm smoking, even this is a Jake Wyatt Fourth Dimension. It still has some pepper.
You should have gone with this.
I was going to go with this if you didn't grab it first. The German engineer has zero pepper to it.
right.
So you talk about what you're smoking.
German engineer.
So do you think
no
this
name.
has pepper? So smoke that to me has no pepper. So see if you're getting pepper out of that.
By the way, Common Sense, the podcast, YouTube flagged your comment that I had to unhide because you said Russia in it. Oh, fuck. That's getting us caught for
no,
sure.
no.
That's it.
7.
I still see the comment though. It's still there.
No, it's there. I had to put it in there. No, that Cavalier's pretty good.
It's pretty good, and it's not
pretty
pricey at all.
What is it?
Little barber pole. I think it's around $10. But a little barber pole action. They stuck looks like they did a little Habano on top of maybe a San Andreas that they didn't let do its thing because it's a little toothy. Really good.
What are you at over
Highly
there?
recommend.
Who's over there watching the goddamn podcast with it, with it open?
JJ.
Is that JJ over there? Oh,
You can listen to us right here. You,
no, you keep the viewers up. We're trying to pad the scores here, JJ.
Yeah.
Keep it on. Keep it on.
Yeah, stay
Yeah.
on.
Will you talk about what you're smoking, Adrian?
Oh, the German engineered no name.
no nom.
Same thing.
Well,
No name. I mean, I'm
Not the same
Mexican, you know, so I don't know German.
no name.
no
I don't know, yeah.
No name-o.
See, no,
That's
the
it.
fur. Sup, homies? What's up, the fur? What's up, Jim Trader? Hey, we got some people that are actually going to roll into this
Stack
thing.
it in.
Let's go. Stack it in. Tell your
Just fucking
friends.
YouTube like all the time.
Maybe we just need to do YouTube from here on out on this show. Because YouTube's the only thing that's working for
There's
us.
the other people out altogether.
That's it. We will take down these big platforms with our viewers.
We'll show you.
We could get real close on that one. Yeah.
The easy girl at the bar.
So let's pull back to our esteemed guest here. Mark Rogers,
Oh,
day one member.
somewhere.
Day one
What's
member.
up? Yeah.
We've done this so many times, I can't remember what we've talked about, what we haven't.
So you're a scuba instructor.
No, a former was. I don't. Have
But I mean,
paid my
where would
insurance,
you
but-
scuba? Like in the lakes or?
In golf
Yes.
courses.
When I was doing it, I was in Nacogdoches doing it for the college.
Yeah.
And there's a dive shop there.
A dive shop.
Yeah.
This
With the water?
I know this
So
guy
we would
was
have to
diving
go
in ponds.
To open water, we would have to do the lakes. There's a rock quarry in Huntsville where it's where they got a lot of the limestone for the Galveston seawall. But it's a rock quarry that the pH levels are really high. Nothing grows in it. So the visibility can be 20 feet on a good day. And then
So you didn't
not
see
good.
any like monster catfish or anything?
no,
down
but
there?
in Lake Travis I have.
Ah,
Lake Travis is where we'd have to go do the deep dives, and there's some sizable catfish in Lake Travis. Visibility's not quite as good.
I
It's
had a
still lake
buddy
water,
in San Antonio also dive. Yeah, I don't think he was an instructor, but he was certified, and he'd go down to like the Guadalupe, which is super popular for in the summer. People go into the Guadalupe edge, load up beer on. I mean, you get on the inner tube, and then you got beer on like two
Float
inner
trip.
tubes. Yeah, and so he'd go down there after the weekend. He'd go down there in the bottom and
Yep.
pick up Rolexes, sunglasses, all
So
sorts of
there's a I don't know if they still this was 20 years
Bodies,
ago.
probably, yeah.
But they down there in the Guadalupe they would have this organized event where dive shops from all over the state would
Yep.
come down there. And it was a clean
It was-
the
it was a
river
cleanup,
event.
yeah.
So each dive shop would get a section.
Yep.
And they would dive shop that got the
Sunglasses,
most trash out.
watches, yeah,
won
beer
some money.
cans, yep.
But pawn shops are down there with tents. You would
Oh, yeah.
find like watches, sunglasses, wallets. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
Yep. No
Rings,
kid,
bag
no
of rings.
shit.
There was
Yep.
the A&M's alumni group was down there with a tent to relocate, get their rings back to their people. I mean, it was crazy.
That's probably where Pennington got his. He probably didn't even go there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Texas A&M.
He went to Aggie Community College, but he went down there with one of those rings.
Jim Trader said, "How do I share this? Go in your URL up in the top and then copy paste that to Facebook." I think that just shows we're not quite sure. Frank Tomaszewski went in. He retracted his message. Never mind. You can retract messages on here. Is this a goddamn FBI?
Yeah.
All right. Scuba instructor when I was 17 was a mortician that owned a funeral home. That's an interesting mix.
What?
A scuba instructor, also a mortician.
At 17 years old,
All right, JD.
and owned a funeral home.
Is that JD Mars?
Yeah.
He's got an odd streak through him, so I could see where that's that's doable.
That's a profession that, you're always going to have work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, people are dying to get in.
Oh, you
That's
asshole.
that's a cemetery, dude. That's different.
God,
No,
that's
funeral home.
that's
Everybody's
a dad
dead in there.
joke.
Everybody's dead in there.
We're going right to the dad joke.
This is cold room. Cold room right now. Had a typo. I was fixing it. Here comes Frank Tomaszewski.
Here he
Get ready.
goes.
Hey, Frank, why don't you just toss us some of your trivial shit that you're tossing out this weekend? We've got Pablo came over to the house on Saturday. Pablo of Patoro Cigars sitting there hanging. Frank doesn't put in shit for comments when we're going through here, but if you can't sit for 90 seconds of cold air without Frank coming in with some trivial, incredible question that makes you just question yourself. So hopefully he comes in.
Where is he now?
He's fixing a typo, I guess.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
So that's
words
that.
are hard for Frank.
But we've got,
Yeah.
I mean, we got Josh Sims. We got Common Sense, the
just
podcast in here.
The collective IQ right here.
So it looks like NASA,
Well, with
really,
B,
honestly.
if you add B to the whole situation, we're at 112. Collective.
What did you say, NASCAR?
NASA.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking the latter. But
Ron looks like he's over there doing one of those alphabet puzzles.
no, he's
He's
doing.
actually trying to solve Facebook's problem.
Yeah.
Do some mahjong.
Oh, he is sharing the shit, so stay quiet over there.
Shut up! I'm working.
He is. That guy shows up on time.
Ron is John and Ron both.
Good guys.
They're awesome.
Good guy. Hey, speaking of John and Ron, will you hand me some of this tequila over here, son, please? Excellent. Thank you. Oh, and by the way,
Share with
thank
the
you for the
appropriate
tequila.
groups, Ron.
My pleasure. Oh, thank you.
Share with all the groups. Yeah, how's your
We need
tequila
to
doing over there?
expose some of Ron's friends to cigars.
Yeah, share with the comic book groups, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can learn
The
something here.
ICC dog group, they love it.
What I will just go ahead and say right off the jump here.
Yeah.
This is a different show than last week's.
Last week was deep. We we dove in the deep end of the father pool and stayed there for a long time. It was deep.
That was a transition point for you to talk about diving into the deep. Yeah, see, that was back to the
A
scuba
lot, a
thing.
lot more peaceful than fathering.
The one thing I do want is I want to push just a little bit. There's some stories you told. One particular story about you diving and stealing stuff at a golf course and then getting chased by the cops. That is, I don't have many good scuba stories I've ever heard, but that's probably number one.
Golf balls?
Yeah, so
Goddamn golf ball thief
yeah,
over
so,
here.
I started diving for golf balls in high school as a, income stream. A buddy of mine's older brother, who now owns a company, a proper business in Florida doing it, but we would do it in Houston kind of growing up as we'd just tag along and because we didn't have anything else to do. Got into college and it was an income stream for me. And, it wasn't exactly legal. So courses will let you go out there if you
Get permission.
get permission, but they only let you out there like once a month. So there's a lot more balls in the water than, once a month. So I'd go out there at, 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, shit.
And this particular course was in East Texas, somewhere out there in East Texas. Nice course.
Where they got guns.
Yeah, for sure. I'll tell you off the air what course it was exactly. But, I just was doing my little route. I knew where to park. I knew where to go in, hit the different ponds. And it's underwater. I had I don't know, 60 pounds worth of balls, in a mesh bag around my neck.
That's what she said.
And somebody, so there's houses on the course, and somebody, I guess, saw me get in the water and called the security guard, the cops or whatever. And as I was coming up out of the water, on the other side of the pond was the cop, and he shines a flashlight at me, and so I go back underwater, take off all my gear, and then come out of that water 0 to 100 miles an hour in maybe 3 seconds. And then it was just your old school
Fence.
running through the neighborhood, jumping fences.
Now, how old were you
Running
here?
through yard. Oh, I was 21,
Oh shit.
old enough to get in trouble,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but still fit enough to, I could go for a while.
I mean, you could have 60-pound of balls on your neck.
And I was wearing full wetsuit, full black
first time.
wetsuit, even though it was hot because of leeches and stuff in the water. So I just wore full wetsuit. So I was completely black. So when I took off, jump a fence, he was right behind me.
So you
Cross the
left, you
street.
left your gear?
Yeah, all in the water.
Shit.
I went back and got it,
Okay.
but later part of the story.
Yeah.
So I start running, cross the street, jump a fence, through a backyard. Dogs, I didn't even waste time. I was just on a beeline, and probably 3 streets over, jumped a fence, ran and crossed the street, and then jumped in somebody's front bushes of their landscaping and just laid down. And 10 seconds later, the cop, he runs in there, looking around, flashlight, shines his flashlight right on me. I'm just laying on the ground, buried. Looks
Nothing.
around and keeps on going. And I laid there for probably, because I was pretty gassed, to be honest with you. I probably lay there for about 20, 30 minutes, and then went back to my car and left. And then probably a week later, I went back and got my stuff out of the water.
Weak.
Yeah, well, I mean, nobody,
Yikes.
Yeah,
some of
nobody's
that-
going
some
in
of
there.
that, some of that was expensive. I mean, I usually dove with crap gear when I was doing it because that water's terrible. There's no visibility, but my regulator was a solid piece of equipment. Plus the balls. I mean, I went back and got all of it.
So East Texas, Tyler?
No, close.
Hey, what's close to Tyler?
Yeah. Glade water?
It was in Lufkin.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, well.
I mean, that's a good story. Yeah, I mean,
This
this
kind of a throw up in the mask kind of thing.
The regulator, So it was in Cozumel.
this is actually good consumer scuba diving training here.
Well, I turned it into a teachable moment as best I could. So I was down there with a group in Cozumel and, typical dives. And I used the same dive master crew every time I went down there. So I got to know these guys, and they were like, hey, why don't you come out with us tonight? And it's like, whatever, let's do it. Mostly it was all college kids, and they were going to Carlos and Charlie's or whatever when the cruise ships would come in. And I was a little bit over that. So went out with the locals, and they, turn away from downtown and start driving down into Cozumel. And so immediately sketchy for me.
Oh, for sure.
Walking in this little shack bar, nothing but locals. They all turn around and stare at me. It was one of those record scratching moments. You walk in, I'm like, oh shit, what have you guys done here?
Uh-huh.
I like, maybe this is it. Hopefully I get drunk before they kill me or whatever. But they were all like, they're easy with me, and it was cool. And that's actually where I started drinking good tequila. So they were introducing me to some
There you go.
like sippable tequilas, It's, before then it was just shots of Cuervos and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they were giving me some good tequila, and anyway, got shit faced.
One sip at a time.
Yeah, and next morning we had to be at the dock. It's 7:30 in the morning for dives, and I'm hungover like you wouldn't believe, and getting the water. The boat ride out there was, and I don't get seasick, but it was a little choppy, and it was a miserable boat ride out there. And got out in the water, and not feeling great, and get in the water, and I don't know, 5 minutes into the dive, I just had to throw up a little bit, and
A little bit.
and we were 30 feet, so it wasn't too deep, but I just grabbed my regulator and held it in my mouth and just threw it right through the regulator. And
So what happens to the discharge?
but I mean, it goes out like when you're breathing out.
Yeah.
It just goes out of the regulator, and
There's probably chunks in there, though.
well, a little bit. I mean, the fish hit me like I mean, it was like the other dive master was just laughing his ass off.
What the hell?
Yeah, he was trying to get the. So we would take a videographer down there, and he would video
Yeah.
for everybody. And you could buy the DVD
Oh,
or
so you made
whatever.
for a good show.
He was trying to get his attention to video it, but
Yeah.
but he couldn't. By the time it was a mess.
Okay.
Damn.
I'll tell you what. If
Only
you,
2 students saw it. Nobody really saw it. But after the dive, you know, the debrief was like, you know, this is what happened. But you know, you can spit loogies through this thing. You can cough, because some people freak out if they feel like they have to cough. They're like, oh shit, I got it. You know,
Oh yeah.
just you can cough through that thing. Whatever. It was wasn't my finest moment. I appreciate you guys for bringing that up again.
Yeah. That was Ronnie over there.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ron.
so the every Sunday we have Industrial Cigars golf outing. We get 4 to 8 to as many as 16 people that really should take up tennis. And I can tell you right now, on just hole number 10, on just our golf balls, there's a lot more than 60 pounds worth of golf balls. I'll bet you there's 3 guys back there right now that have donated 200 pounds of golf balls into that lake.
It's a proper business. I mean, I would wait. I'm not going to say where I went and sold them back, but I would have 30 potato sacks full of them before I would load them up
30?
and drive them to wherever I
That's serious.
sold.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, and I would take, like, at the time, like the Balata was you know, at the time I would take probably 10, 15 dozen of the good balls, and I would keep them for myself. It was barter town. I mean, this is in college, man. I was like the guy that manager of the movie theater, who's a golfer.
Yeah.
Didn't pay for movies. I mean, restaurants, pizza. I mean, I was
business everywhere to be.
using these golf balls for you know,
All right.
airfields at the dive shop. You know, it was
That's nuts.
Frank Tomaszewski's coming in hot to your previous
He's got
story.
2 questions. Yeah.
I think the first one is your favorite after midnight drunk food,
Whataburger.
because you have to be drunk to enjoy that wait
Yeah.
for a fucking burger.
And it's on the way home.
it's also one of the few places that's open late night. That,
Yeah.
Exactly.
you know.
24/7.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Whataburger. Where you at?
Well, I can't have Whataburger anymore. I mean, I don't really. Here lately, I don't really eat much late night, but probably Taco Bell, because it's one of the few things I can eat. Taco Supremes. I mean, it's crap, but
Oh, but Taco Hell after midnight?
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
That's I'm with
Taco
you.
Hell.
I'm with Taco Hell. That's holidays drunk food as well as Taco Hell.
Wow.
yeah, Taco Bell.
Mexican approved.
Mine back in the day. Now you got to go back pre 1986. But next day was always Broncos.
Oh,
Burgers?
And
Is that burgers?
Yeah, it's just grease. It's just the sack. It just looks like it's been dipped in grease.
Nice.
incredible.
Yeah.
But Broncos was next day. Usually Burger King was that night
Yeah.
of, because it late drive through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did hear the Jack in the Box, their tacos, you know, those crap
Yeah.
tacos that they have?
Right.
I hear they have like a giant one.
Jack in the Box
Yeah.
tacos. Yeah, 20 Jack in the Box tacos at 2 a.m.
I hear they make a big one now.
I saw that. Yeah.
What, like a big taco or a big box of tacos?
Big taco.
Oh, I heard. I've seen the box of like.
I heard they make.
They make a big taco?
I don't eat there. Those things are see through, man. Those things are,
Nah.
people love them.
Yeah. No.
Man, oh man.
Just as long as it isn't Whataburger, I'm cool with it. It's. I just know he's super Texan over
Waffle
there.
House.
Jack Taco. Ooh, Waffle House.
We had a Waffle House here. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a Waffle House here.
Yeah, but you would have to
There was one
drive
over
to
in Carrollton. That was right over by when we first moved here.
Yeah, on Hebron, but
There was
that's a
one
long
right there.
drive. What are you going to drive 40
I'll tell you
minutes?
what, and cleaning products was clearly optional at that place. I think they just kind of moved the grease around, because you'd walk in and go into the bathroom. You go from sliding to sticking to, it was it was nasty.
In college, this is Nacogdoches, so there's a lot of stuff there now. But
What school's in Nacogdoches?
Stephen F. Austin.
Okay.
When I was there, it was Taco Bell, Whataburger, and there was like a trucker's diner. on the
yeah.
loop.
Okay.
And we used to go out there and like get that Hungry Man breakfast at 2
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning, just crush it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
What
a
was
great
Denny's?
idea.
It was proper.
Denny's a
Had
grand
that
slam.
Grand slam.
Yep.
Chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Oh
Chicken
man,
fried
that
steak and
sounds
eggs?
that sounds awesome right now.
I could do that right now.
Yeah, I could do that right now. Grand slam,
Yeah.
Grand slam
Denny's.
breakfast? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. El Paso had Village Inn.
Bacon.
I don't think we had Village Inn here.
Village
I haven't
Inn.
seen it here.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen a
Village
Village Inn here.
Yeah,
No, but we
similar
had
to
those.
Waffle House.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little bit more classy,
Chicken
less
fried steak
fights.
and eggs. No.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Fights
it's about
there.
the same. Oh yeah.
it's the Paso, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, El
It's
Paso.
different kind of fights. Yeah.
Yeah. Knife
Yeah.
fights.
Yeah.
They're pissed off at you if you got the waffle.
Yep.
yeah.
Why don't you have
Gabby, what's
pancakes,
up?
man?
Yeah,
What's your
exactly.
problem?
Exactly.
Chico's.
Throw their
What about
tequila at
Chico's?
Chico's tacos.
Chico's tacos.
What do you know about that?
Well,
Did I tell you about that?
I have a friend of a friend.
Dude.
What do you know?
Daniel Himmel's coming in. You know that Daniel Himmel's
Okay.
from
Yeah,
El Paso.
I did. Yeah. Chico's. Yeah. Chico's place. Yeah. Only cash.
If you're in the Olympics.
They take only cash, and like there's quite a few Chico's tacos within town. And yeah, Daniel knows.
Yeah, there's a place. I'm guessing it's similar to that. There's a place in Lincoln called De Leon's, and that has no one in it until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
and then
Sounds
it's
about right,
stopping
yeah.
traffic. And same thing, cash only.
Yep.
Super greasy, but really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back in the
Back from Juarez. Yeah,
back in the
that's
late
place to hit.
70s, they announced that Taco John's was using dog food as the meat in their tacos. And then in the paper, they listed which restaurants were caught with it. And one of them was one that we were regular visitors to.
Dog food
You're
for
like,
real?
wow.
They used dog food as the burger.
But Taco John's.
And Taco John's.
Was that a national chain with Taco John's?
It's become one.
Yeah, no shit.
It's become one.
Yeah, this makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
No, we used to just survive on
Yeah, if they're Chihuahuas, I think we're okay.
the
Chihuahuas,
tender
I
meat,
mean, yeah.
lean.
Small,
It wasn't
yeah.
dog.
Okay, how many chihuahuas
It
you have
was
to go
dog
through?
food.
Oh, dog food.
It was dog food was the meat. It wasn't a dog.
But let's be honest, though. Let's
Still
just
America.
Now, if it was Chihuahua, you probably,
Yeah,
that's
you
probably
wouldn't know the
clean
difference.
meat.
But let's pivot.
like chicken.
Let's pivot. I mean, if you were to eat a dog, what kind of dog would you eat?
Chihuahua.
Yours.
Not kill, not just kill.
Yeah.
You have to eat
Eat it
it.
too?
That dog is too lean.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't, it would not be
Yeah, you have to
fatty.
eat some.
What kind of dog would you eat?
Well, based on my hunting experience and eating wild game, younger
You need the younger yeah.
dogs.
Nathan's new puppy.
Yeah. That's
8-week-old puppy.
Be in a couple months.
Just breed it up a little bit, fatten it up.
Yeah, fatten it up a little
Maybe
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
grass finish it, and then shoot it in the head, and then eat it.
So I don't know if Daniel can attest to this, but coming out of Juarez,
Yeah.
2 a.m. out of a
find out.
bar,
Hot button in history.
you see
right there.
there's taco trucks and there's guys on little carts selling
Yeah, yeah.
tacos,
Yeah, yeah.
50 cents a taco. You're like, fuck yeah, give me 5. We could have eaten cat. There's probably some dog in there. I don't know. But
You just go to
it didn't matter.
You know,
Yeah.
Tequila was
don't
going
know.
to kill whatever
I
parasite.
always like
That's
to eat a
right.
piece of pizza if I could get one late night.
Oh.
There wasn't a whole lot of
It's not like
pizza
New York
places
where you
open,
get a
but-
slice, right?
Yeah.
But like,
Exactly.
I remember like Deep Ellum. No, this was 20 years ago. Deep Ellum.
Before you got shot.
There was a
Deep Elm, I can't believe it's gotten pretty
nuts.
rough.
there's a little good guy selling pizza by the slice down there late night.
For real?
Okay, so let me, so
I
let's,
just didn't care when I was
shit.
younger.
we'll stay in this lane, but a slight pivot.
Oh shit. Oh, there we go. We're
Ready?
back.
Stay in the lane, but slight pivot.
Okay.
What was the worst thing that you ate at the end of a drunk night?
Jeez.
Brains.
Brains?
You can get cereza. You can get brains at Tacos Tepayac where we went.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
standing tacos. If you go to the far right side, you can get brains. It works to like from right to left, the weirdest to like al
Like
pastor.
meat.
You know, al pastor is on the left.
Yeah.
And
Then
if you
get
went to
into
the far right
lengua
side,
and
yep,
Sesos.
sesos.
I
Uh-huh.
wouldn't. Lingua's not bad.
Tongue's
though.
not
But when
bad.
they
Well, I mean,
cut it to look like a foreskin, it's pretty tough to
Right.
eat. They don't
When you're
chop
drunk,
it up.
Though, you could argue
No,
that everything.
if you don't know what you're eating, you're fine.
Yeah,
But
I would say
you get
brains.
someone like Kathleen or Misty is like, you can eat some tongue. Like, no.
Oh yeah. So
out.
you're
Yeah.
way better off if you don't know what you're eating.
Okay, so
the
yours
dog
was
food.
brains.
Yeah,
what about
brains.
yours?
Probably,
Well, you were definitely getting mystery meat.
I would
in
say,
the
yeah, cat or
taco.
dog. I'm sure.
Just
Yeah.
anything in El Paso
I don't
after
know,
2 a.m.
anything like
Oh, and
fish
Juarez. Oh, and
or
Juarez. Okay.
sushi when you're shit faced, that doesn't.
No, I would never do
That's
that.
awful.
No.
To me.
How did this
Beginning of the night for sure.
message get held for review? Black spaghetti made with octopus ink.
It's that first word.
Black spaghetti? You can't say that on YouTube? Black spaghetti?
Made with
Made with
remember-
octopus ink? That sounds delicious.
I had a buddy that was like, man, I'm starving. We got to eat something.
Wow.
We're at his house. I got to eat something. And he came out and he was eating Cheerios, Frosted Flakes. But as he's eating it, the milk was foamy, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, he poured Falstaff beer in his Frosted Flakes, and he was eating that.
What's the worst drunk food you ate?
God, that's been a long time. I honestly, I don't remember. I just remember your grandfather.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Duke.
I went out hunting, and somehow I shot a duck. Right, I just aimed in the air. I hit something.
A duck flew
fell out of the
into- a duck
ground.
flew into your round, your
A duck
pellets?
flew into my buckshot. So I had this buckshot.
That's how you get it, Dad.
I did. It ran right into the buckshot or the head of the gun, and it stunned it.
There you go.
But anyway, I shot it. It was 80% of the feathers had been taken off of this bird.
By the bullet? By the
No, by
buckshot?
me. I mean, we plucked it and cleaned it
Okay.
and do whatever you do to ducks.
But only 80%.
I mean, like I said, it was the first and only duck I've ever shot, right? So I take it home and I put it in the freezer. Well, back then we had
With 20%
not
of
microwave
feathers?
ovens, we had radar ranges, right? So you put a hot dog, Ty, you remember this, you put a hot
Sounds
dog
safe.
in, and one side still ice cold and the other side exploded, right? There was no even cooking in a radar range. Well,
All nuclear.
so Duke comes home after a couple of sudsy pops and throws the frozen duck in the microwave. And it must have ate around the raw stuff, but this carcass was on the counter.
No.
And there was still feathers and shit on it. It was I think the guts were still inside.
Oh, God.
This guy.
I guarantee you he doesn't remember that, but I remember that duck was on there. And it was like, microwaves don't brown. So the color of a dead duck is the color of a dead duck when it gets out of the fucking
Oh, and
in the Amana.
and it probably still
radar
had
range.
some of the pellets inside of it too.
Guarantee you.
Yeah.
Guarantee you.
Oh my God, that is brilliant. He once the only thing he ever made for me was an omelet after the fights, and he was super drunk, and he made me a omelet with raisins. It was a raisin omelet with cheese. And I just loved him so much that I couldn't say I didn't like it. But it was the worst shit I've ever had. He was.
I can honestly say I've never had a meal that he's cooked. I don't know that he's ever cooked a meal. for
Well,
me.
the raisin omelet shows that it was his
That
first go.
raisin omelet.
Sounds gross.
Raisins. Who would think that that's the right thing to do?
Microwave
Oh,
a duck.
You just microwave a duck
Yeah.
A duck.
with feathers on it.
I
still.
guarantee he thought it was a chicken. I guarantee.
I can't wait for you guys to meet Duke.
Hopefully he comes down soon.
Yep.
Be nice.
What's your answer to that?
To the duck in the microwave?
No. Yeah.
What's
Worst
Worst drunk food.
Bread.
fish. It's fish for me. I love fish, but when I'm shit faced, I don't want. It should be eating fish.
Chick-fil-A or fish
fillet
fillet.
of fish
Yeah,
sandwich?
fillet fish.
Well, you shouldn't eat that at all, ever. But
It's fish particles, probably. Yeah.
All right, well then let's flip flop that and just go to the best drunk meal you've ever had.
Yeah.
All of them.
yeah. That's the thing.
Probably not
These
you, but
pancakes are
whatever we
great.
eat with Elliot in Vegas.
That's it.
Whatever Elliot and Ryan in Vegas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that place called? It was Pesco de Mare, I think was in the win.
Yeah.
Where we Yep, that was absolutely the best drunk meal. Yeah. Thank you for putting that out there. That's unbeatable.
Done.
I don't know. I always like breakfast foods late night.
Yeah.
After, because you can make a shit ton of it. You always cook way more than you need, but
chicken fried steak and eggs.
breakfast tacos, breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
That's all.
They have in St. Louis, down by the Arch, they have this, it's, I guess a lot of restaurants do it now, but it's called the Slinger. And they made this for all the guys that were making the Arch, and they'd always come to work the next day and they would be drunk and they wanted to get something that would stick to their bones. So it was 2 pieces of bread, 2 hamburger patties, macaroni, and then cover the whole thing with chili.
Sounds messy.
Yeah, it does sound messy.
It sounds amazing. I'm sure I guarantee you it's amazing. But it's a like a local thing in St. Louis, in downtown St. Louis.
What's it called? The
The
Slinger?
Slinger.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd
Anything with chili on it.
I'd hit that.
Anything with chili.
Permane Brothers in Pittsburgh was pretty solid. It's like a burgers, but they put everything on the burger. The fries and the slaw, just everything's on the burger. So you get this burger, it's like, it's a hot mess. It's so good though.
Oh yeah.
You have to, it's like you walk in there at like 1 o'clock in the morning and it's like 4 deep. It's like a bar, but it's for food.
Oh man.
But that place,
Yeah, this is getting me
that
hungry.
place is proper,
Right,
dude.
It's got me thinking about Southwest Barbecue Pit in Lincoln. It's honestly, this is going to sound weird, but Southwest Barbecue Pit in Lincoln, Nebraska is better than any Texas barbecue I've had.
It's
Cadillacs might push with it, but I'm telling you, when you're talking about tender, they do wings, so they do it different than Texas barbecue. Like it has nothing. It cannot fuck with the brisket here, but the wings,
Yeah.
the pressure, you just need to go like that, and it all
Everything
falls.
falls off.
And it's got this one called the fat pig or something. It's all pulled
Boss
pork.
Hog.
The boss hog.
yeah.
It's
Same thing. It fell back
that's
up.
his wife. But it's this big, huge pulled pork that's maybe, I don't know, about the size of your 40-pound balls on your neck. And it's huge.
60 pounds.
Gigantic.
60 pounds. Then they put the bacon on top of it and cover it with cheese. And their specific type of barbecue is just a perfect mix of sweet and tangy.
That sounds good.
And it is it's a mess. It's a monster.
It is so good.
Oh, I wish he was.
I'll
I
tell
wish
you
we
who,
had
I'll
that
tell
here.
you who can answer this question, and it's Super Ted.
Big Teddy.
Ted back there. Hey Ted. Ted, what is your best post drunk meal?
Look at the hamster run.
Because he eats a lot of bizarre stuff anyway.
He started out with usually.
Oh no! Slide in here on mic.
Yeah, slide over
Slide
here.
in here on mic. Here, take this mic. Ladies and gentlemen, Ted Schramm. What's up, dog? What? Oh, but you got to get close to that mic.
Yo,
There we go.
What is your best post drunk or full drunk post midnight meal?
I would say the grossest tacos I ever seen are the chapulín, the cricket tacos.
Oh, the crickets? Yeah,
'Cause
fuck that.
I'm not real enough for that. I've been
Yep.
working. I only did Spanish ones, so we can cover that. But post intoxication, between all the parts per billion that land on the pizza in Deep Ellum at some of those spots like Serious Pizza, that's pretty gross, but you never know because it all tastes fine. But that, and, Big Guys chicken and rice, it's pretty tame roller grill items. I think that it's hard to tell. You're kind of in the zone. You're just trying to sustain yourself. I think trying to eat the ribs at Wing Bucket was a difficult decision because it sounded good. How could you lose? Chicken sauce on ribs, but it's just I think Dave Chappelle covered it best. His thing about ribs. Look it up. Yeah,
I can see him. I can see him in the corner with like one of those beluga duck egg things. That's like just the
embryo.
Oh, you guys aren't gonna eat this? I'll eat it.
yeah. Sometimes I just I like a little country style pate baguette. When you're drunk, it really.
What the hell's country style pate?
Ted, what are you doing next Tuesday? Do you want to come on the show?
Oh sure.
Okay,
I
good.
take
Yeah.
for all you guys some vino. It would be great.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna ask did an animal die for that pate?
That's right.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so Ron is working the lounge next Tuesday, and Ted is on the show. Ted, hell yeah, good work. Good work.
Y'all make good nutritional choices, okay? Stay hydrated. Wash your freaking hands. All right.
Ted is out.
I'm on country pate.
That's just
He's like an AI copywriting generator.
yeah. Ted is like it's a reason. Ted is a reason to come to ICC.
Yes.
Just sit down, have a cigar with them.
yeah.
You just won't be the same. You just won't be the same.
No, he is. He's a national treasure.
He is.
He's an absolute
The
national
way
treasure.
he is, he's a craftsman with the English language.
Seriously, Ted, will you be on this show?
Ted,
Oh, he's stepping back in a little. Hey, Ted,
Throw it out here. Yeah, no
Ted,
problem.
who are the top 3 bands people need to be listening to?
Oh, Christ.
Oh, actually, that's a good question for all of us.
Yeah.
Top 3 bands people need to be listening to.
Well, it's a really question. Depends on what you're into.
we
No, you.
listened to the
All of them.
shit that you went to the concert on.
It's like,
yeah.
And that was
With your
and everybody
My
went like
mother-in-law, yeah.
yes.
they went with like centaur outfits and shit on.
Yeah, we had like face painted stuff.
They did.
It was like
who was it? It was like Captain Underpants and the Skanks or something.
I was in a group called Helum, and basically, if you ever seen This is Spinal Tap, where they bring out Stonehenge, it was like that, except the way bigger budget. They had all these people half naked running around on stage with spears and stuff. It was great. It was like the Lion King, except for one. Is that too hot for TV? I don't know. Just spitballing here, but yeah, Helum. Yeah, if you like,
It sounds like the soundtrack to a murder movie.
Yeah, if you've ever been to a Renaissance fair or watched Vikings, you could get down with that. It'll
All right,
be
give
a
us one
great-
more because I can't handle 3 from you.
Shit, one more.
Have you listened to the music?
No.
It's fucking terrifying.
Scary.
Yeah, we actually played it that.
Yes.
Saturday, yeah.
yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it was
Sounds like you're in the
throat.
throat lodge, but it's the wrong geography. Man, I don't know. I think we were talking about Beach House. Beach House is super chill. I think these guys, Slaughter to Prevail, are pretty cool for metal. These Russian cats that come on stage, these gold demon masks, kind of like Slipknot, but like way more extreme. Slipknot has kind of gotten soft these days.
Wow.
It's a beach house.
Says almost no one.
Slipknot was still alive.
Yeah, like our guy, Corey, is just killing it. Whenever he gets at a more artistic or easy, songs about feelings, he'll do a what is the other dumbass band he has? Oh God, Stone Sour. Stone Sour is like
okay.
It's the same guy.
Stone Sour is kind of like Spicy Creed.
Yeah.
Catch us next Tuesday for Ted Schramm.
Ted's gonna be here.
That's it.
Bring your music library.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Oh my
And
god.
also a thesaurus or some shit.
Yeah,
You're gonna need help with this one.
thesaurus. And you'll need to have like Spotify on to.
Yeah, you have to have
Frank's coming in.
Noise canceling headphones.
Apparently, Frank knows what Ted's talking about.
Of course, of course he
Stone
does.
Sour?
Stone Sour. Yeah.
Yeah, Stone Sour is probably they're fairly popular.
Yeah, yeah, it's semi butt rock.
Huh?
It's semi butt rock.
Butt
I'm
rock.
looking at, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
looking at you,
butt rock.
like making sure you
What
said
the hell? Rock, like Nickelback. Just butt
Bud.
rock. No, butt,
why butt?
Butt.
because
You're probably better than Nickelback.
they're slightly better than Nickelback, but it's kind of it's kind of rock,
Like rock,
Like
but
the,
but it's kind of
rock.
It's like people who
Like Goo Goo Dolls and
unironically.
I'll go- I'll-
Three Doors.
Matchbox.
yeah.
Matchbox 20.
Yeah,
something like that.
exactly. Butt
Buck
rock,
Cherry.
Buck cherry.
Yeah,
You get it.
Love
Like
Buck Cherry.
rock that your girlfriend likes, but you go, that's not fucking rock and roll,
Gotcha.
right?
I haven't heard of any of
Currently,
these
they
things.
would call that genre rock, but
Currently, right? So okay, so just drop out
What
drop
was
out the
really
one
rock?
Drop what band people need to be listened to, or who is somebody, because
Go back and listen to Kiss or something and remember what rock was all about.
No, the old
This
head will
bullshit.
appreciate this for sure.
I've been listening to Royal Blood a lot lately.
Where the hell do you hear that at?
Apple Music.
I've not heard of that. What genre is that?
I mean, it's probably I don't know, rock, I guess. I don't know.
Is it under Bizarre Rock on the playlist?
Ted is agreeing.
We
Yeah.
need to listen to more riff rap.
Oh, yep, more riff
Yeah,
rap.
yeah.
Yep.
High rollers definitely unappreciated.
That's all good. My Life with the Thrill Kill Colts.
Thrill Kill
Yes.
Cult? Yeah, that's old.
Should I know? Should I know that?
Who said that?
Do you know that,
Thrill
Ron?
Oh, that's old school there, yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
Groovy Man is an
Yeah.
actual dude in the band, the vocalist. And Levi, the bassist. And they have
That's his
their
name?
own dancers. And
Levi,
crap.
Levi?
Yeah.
No one can hear you right now on this, which is
Yeah,
good.
it's My Life with the Thrill Kill called the classic Wax Track Chicago quasi-industrial band.
Quasi.
Royal Blood is alternative.
Alternative rock.
Alternative.
It says Apple
Okay.
Music.
It's
I
an
don't know- I don't know
alternative.
what that means anymore.
I think
Alternative when I was growing up was different.
honestly, I think a great show would be just Ted and one of his friends that are on the same plane.
No,
And just let those two guys have a conversation.
Ted and his brother who are on two different planes. It just put a conversation out.
I want to see Ted and his
My
mother-in-law.
brother's he likes hard style. He's like a friggin' recovering candy raver. He would love your death bracelet. It's very, very much candy raving, Gary.
Asshole.
You have whole suits and arms covered in them, man. It's awesome.
Like furries?
Yeah, kind of. You know, furry hats, and they give each other light shows and crap. We always tell them to get the hell out of the floor. You're gonna get stepped on. Stop. Yeah, but they don't drink.
How do you give somebody a light show?
You get these gloves, and
Yeah, it was.
I'm not about that. Life.
No. It's.
You have to be. This sounds.
I think you
very
have to be on
drug
Molly.
heavy.
Yeah, you have to be on Molly.
Okay.
And the guys go over if you're on Molly, and they ask if you want a light show. I remember that happened when I went to a show
Like
in
a lap
Lincoln.
dance? There used to be like a lap dance.
I watched him do it because he's like, "Hey, you want a light show? What the fuck do I want a light show? Are you on Molly? No." Okay, and then he moves down to the next, and he's just got gloves with lights on him, and he just puts lights in your face for like
Oh, God.
30. It's like a lap dance, just not cool.
Probably punch somebody that did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're on Molly, I guess you dig it. This show is different than I expected it to be. I'm going to be honest.
It definitely.
It makes me.
It took a twist into the abyss.
Well, I think that's
That's what people got to look
Well,
forward to
that's
next
where
week.
Ted lives.
Ted is the abyss.
Yes.
Ted, will you please come back next week and be on our show?
I certainly shall.
Okay, good. Well, we'll send a message to buyers to make sure that we're covered. Oh, this is
Facebook
great.
won't let us on for 1 second.
Yeah, no, they like all that weird
They'll
shit.
like this shit,
Yeah,
won't
yeah.
they?
Yeah,
They'll be all
That's
about
mainstream
it.
Facebook.
That's their favorite
Yeah.
bands, I'm sure.
he's gonna come with a purple wig or blue hair
of
or
course,
some shit.
centaur outfit,
Absolutely.
face paint.
Whatever the traffic will allow.
Yeah, I will say, different show than I expected. Now, here's the thing. Should we pivot to one final question on this
Yeah.
Sure.
and then take it from there? As
Wow.
well, actually, you guys didn't get into talk about a band that someone needs to be listening
Yeah.
to. You got into
Royal Blood.
Royal Blood.
Can you see that? I may not pronounce it right. D Antwoord.
Antwoord.
Yes, with
D Antwoord. Yeah.
like Yolandi and Ninji.
Why do they look like
I don't even know
they're
what fucking language are they
I
speaking.
don't know. I think it's German.
They're South African.
South African,
band.
that's right,
Their
yeah.
Genre is,
Why do they look like they're in the Holocaust?
well,
They're not brother and
they're,
sister.
it's apartheid, so it's an ally.
Yeah.
Different kind of
It's
holocaust.
also
Different,
spicy, yeah.
Yeah.
Also spicy. That's good. I'll just go ahead. Let me just take a little bit more mainstream for you people who are hanging it. Just look up the Arcs. Okay, it's Dan Auerbach of the Black Keys. The Arcs. I'm telling you, if you haven't listened to them, no, ARCS. The Arcs.
You said arts.
Well, what you heard when I said were two different things, Adrian. But I'm telling you, that will blow you away. It's kick-ass.
What do you call that?
That's a mandolin. They only have that on a couple tracks. Well, all right, Dad, will you save us in this, please?
Go back and
They're
listen to
alternative
Kiss, Van Halen, Fog Hat, Sticks.
In the private lounge, listen
The
to a lot of
Eagles.
Michael Bublé.
Yes. Boston.
The Arcs, yes,
Exactly.
Daniel Himmel showing up.
Daniel's
He didn't show up
coming
for
in.
one of your bands, whatever the fuck they were. But Daniel Himmel still sticking with
don't
us.
even
Thank
know.
you.
Actually, what's interesting though is the bizarre stuff back in the day was Devo and Gary Newman. Those guys were like cutting edge, crazy, psycho.
Are you saying Gary Newman as in the guy who did You Got a Friend in Me for Toy
no,
Story?
no.
And not Newman's Own. This is
Oh, that's
Me
Randy
in My
Newman.
Car.
That's-
Yeah, Me in My Car. Yeah.
There you go.
Randy
Somebody
Newman.
bought
The two-boy army, my dude.
somebody
Got a friend and me.
somebody got the got him the synthesizer for Christmas and
Never
all
went
hell
back.
broke out. Yeah, they never went back.
All right, one final question because I need to know where everyone stands on this. Let's talk about aliens. Also, and this kind of goes into the same thing as Ted. I'm kind of directing this to you. If you're a cop, you have to say you're a cop. If you're an alien, you have to say you're an alien and you believe in them. Where do you guys, everyone collectively, thinks that Mark Rogers sits on the spectrum 1 to 10, 10 being absolutely, 1 being a little bit more than Adrian, on whether he thinks aliens exist in the universe?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking you, but we get to answer for you because we judge you.
Yeah, we're judging you.
Pops,
I think Mark is he's in IT. So
He's logical.
he's logical.
yeah.
Yeah. I think he's sub
Yeah.
5. I think he's sub 5.
If you know what my
I'm going
stance is
7.
on the
I'm going 7.
the Bigfoot,
Yeti?
you would
We've got a 6, a 1, a 10, a 5, a 9. I can't believe this many people are still sticking with us. Ted, where do you think he sits and why?
I would say, you know, a curious 2, because you know, the guy may be an alien agnostic, but you know, as far as like, you know, I mean, there's a lot of crap that's conflated for alien evidence, and
Yeah.
there hasn't been compelling stuff even after the documents and crap have been
Yep.
released. So I don't know. I mean, a logical guy with his head on his shoulders. I don't know that he would be fox moldering right now.
Whatever the fuck that means. What do you say, Mark Rogers? Man.
what was that? Molder?
Fox moldering.
I got it
I
right.
think that's
I'm a,
1 to 10.
Should I know that reference?
1 to 10.
X-Files.
X-Files, Mulder and Scully. Yeah, no, probably not.
That was,
Before you were born.
yeah.
Yeah. Didn't they bring it back for a minute? But then I don't know. You're gonna have to produce hard evidence. Otherwise, I mean, as a
they're
paintball toting
Hard.
human,
According to the government, which we should trust them,
yeah.
They are
there's
trustworthy.
143 cases that they can't explain in their report. There was 144.
It's the government. I mean,
143 they can't explain. I'm just saying.
That's it.
And if you believe Jackie Gleason and Richard Nixon took Jackie Gleason. Jackie Gleason took him to
And
go
he was
see
not a crook.
aliens.
He actually, I think Gleason actually built a house after that was a UFO shape.
Well, he did because he was like one of the largest collectors of, you know, stories and paraphernalia and stuff
Accoutrement.
like that. But he was real close with Nixon, and Nixon took him to go see these aliens, parts, bodies, the whole thing. He goes home and tells his wife, and his wife goes out and starts blabbing it to the media. And then at that point, they've kind of shut everything down.
Girls ain't loyal.
Where do you guys think Ted sits in this spectrum?
And
Oh yeah, yeah.
No. You
He's got
can't.
one living in his house.
You can't. Don't talk about his mother-in-law that way. 'Cause
Cats aren't aliens.
Ted is an alien.
Yeah, I'm a reptile person.
he's a reptile, but I
I'm
still
trying
think
to
on the
keep it
aliens. I think if I were an alien on the planet and I was trying to blend in, I would say no way. I'd be like, I would be with Adrian. I think he's a 1. I think Ted's a 1.
Where you at, Ted?
Yeah, I think mathematically it's impossible that we're the only life out there. I don't think it's going to be anthropomorphic life. It could be like bacteria
the
or something,
fuck?
but maybe out there, you know, it could be, you know, who knows? But I would say eventually the math leans towards yes. But as far as like actual stuff, I don't think it's It's
real. I say we just binge watch Ancient Aliens and just convince everybody.
You know, Ale started believing in aliens because of that fucking show.
I'll tell you what.
She's so Catholic that they started tying it into the Catholic religion, and she was about it. She wants to watch that show all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, you tie anything to,
Catholicism,
and yeah, you're in.
you got it.
Yeah. No,
No,
I had to
No.
Google and throw
I don't know what he said.
I never read the book Diuretics.
No.
it's on my list there, but I haven't gotten to it yet.
It's like the next one up on my Netflix.
There's a movie
Is that what you
called,
take when you have stomach issues?
a movie called The Repo Man. It's actually Dianetics for Scientology. Our man L. Ron Hubbard or L. Ron Harabimbe, you follow
It's
a
a-
man from
He produced more science fiction novels than any author in history. And then L. Ron Hubbard, and then said, if you really want to get rich, you create a religion.
they even named a friggin' lake
he did.
after him in Denton, right?
Lake Hubbard.
Lake Hubbard.
You were shitting me. That's what Lake
That's
Hubbard
his?
is?
No. Oh, but it could be though.
You could have had me there.
1 to 10, what's your confidence level?
It would have been a 10. It was a 10 4 seconds ago. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and stop this
your
thing while
favorite
we're
drink?
ahead.
'Cause we're gonna
drink.
drink.
What's your favorite drink?
Yeah.
All
starts giggling when you're-
Long Island iced tea is a but now, so I like I'm a simple guy. I like
Okay.
a little
Boone's Farm. I mean,
Yeah.
just about anything.
yeah, Thunderbird.
Like Mad Dog, big Bad Dog fan?
Man,
What's your favorite drink?
Oh.
You got it. No. Don't say what your actual favorite drink is, because
Yeah.
his is Long Island iced teas. So make up a favorite drink. Just make up a favorite drink. What's yours?
Grasshopper.
What's a grasshopper?
It's a real drink.
cream and mint.
Yeah.
And something.
Yeah. And it's like in a
I
martini
like
glass.
the orangutan. It's root beer, schnapps, and orange soda. That's how a man drinks.
I'll tell you what, as a huge fan of black licorice, as a huge fan of
do
black licorice,
Don't do it.
There's one that's called, I don't know, black licorice or something, but it's,
Sounds like you got
it's,
Jaeger in it.
it's brandy
Anise.
and anisette. And it's a
Fuck
shot, and it's just like eating a mouthful of black licorice.
Oh.
It's so good.
Serial killers.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm
It's
out.
so good.
What's yours? Now that you've seen my dad's a serial
so
killer.
not
and
actual. So you ever had a mongoose?
what's in it?
Crown Royal, peach schnapps, and sweet and sour?
Diabetes.
Yikes.
Diabetes. Yep. Okay.
When I was a bartender, people still ordered them just like crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
A mongoose.
Yeah.
What's yours?
My new favorite one might be what Michael had from Toscano a couple weeks ago.
Tito's new.
No, no,
The Godfather.
Yeah, that's not the vodka.
That's Di Serono and bourbon, half and half.
Godfather. That was super good. I was like, how
Was it?
did I not know about this?
Caraíjo,
Oh, the Carajillo.
that's what I've,
Espresso, liquor 43.
in my older age, it's what I've been, I'm
Carajillo.
not drinking scotch or tequila.
I'm going Colorado Bulldog.
No,
You know what that is? You know what Colorado Bulldog is?
Yeah.
You know what that is?
that's got milk in
I know
it.
that.
It's got
Yeah.
dairy.
It's a white Russian with Dr. Pepper in it.
Yeah, ask him when he's 40.
Yeah.
What's your favorite drink? It won't be
Shit,
that.
good
You gotta do
man.
the song, Black Russian Puff Table, I have a sex on the beach.
All right, we're getting out of this one now. All right. All right, for those of you who joined us,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Y'all actually have sex out there.
catch us next week when we have Ted on the show. We have Ted on the show, which is going to be. I'll tell you what, we moved through some technical issues, and thank you for hanging with us, everyone.
Can I,
and Mark
I, just,
Rogers.
I don't mean to just knock us back off the rails real quick, but can I just ask you? I know you're a zero on Bigfoot,
Yeah.
but where are you at on the whole ghost spectrum? Ghost apparitions, do they exist? And spirits, do they exist? See, that's a hard thought. I mean, if
Yeah.
we're going to judge them,
You got Ted over your right shoulder.
Ghost is a hard sell. But spirits, the spirit world is. I could be convinced a little bit.
Are you
more
plus
on that.
5 on spirits?
Probably on spirits.
JJ, where
There's,
you at? on
there's a lot
ghosts?
of levels there.
Hey, Nicole,
Is there
where
ghosts?
you at on ghosts? Plus 5 or negative 5? Ghosts.
Hey, JD, we're gonna redo the one
Spirits.
for next week.
Nicole
And I'll probably do
is
something different
plus
than the red
5.
dot.
JJ says he hasn't seen a ghost, but he believes in them.
Later, Daniel.
Oh.
Who? Your grandmother? Your great grandma? Did she have a porch on her house? No. Every person who's had an enclosed porch has said ghosts exist.
Yeah.
It's random.
Don't put me into that. It's racist. Don't say that into the mic.
And she asked to go in her room and get her some of her little nightstand.
What?
Well, he went halfway, so you have to go to the hall to get
Hang with us here because we're hearing a ghost story. Shit's for real. Miss you, Daniel Hamill. Oh, all right. So for those of you who this is not picking up in the mic, but we've got some good ghost stories. In 2 weeks, are you going to be on the show?
Yeah, you're on the show in 2 weeks.
JJ. So we have Ted next week. We have
Well, he's
JJ
gonna
the
be
following
here,
week.
So
Hang on to that ghost story.
Yeah.
he's gonna be here.
We're gonna have real ghost stories.
Yeah. We'll go. Yeah.
Oh, and it's around Halloween.
Sleeping in your bed.
Well, it's going to be after Halloween, but it will be close to Day of the Dead. So
Perfect.
Actually,
Amado Fuerte.
that's not it, but it's pretty damn close to how you said it.
What? I've been smoking a lot of those lately.
Almeida Fuertes?
Yeah. I'm in Memphis, so the lounge I won't name that I've been going to that has a
Is it plus or minus industrial?
minus. But they have Placencia. That's
was-
what I've been smoking. So.
I was chumming. chumming there. For those who are hanging, you already know. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Mark Rogers.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, Mark Rogers. Will you send us off for the evening, please?
Say see ya at the Halloween party. It's gonna be Friday night.
No, he won't see us because he's
Yeah, I'll be out of town, but if are there any tickets left to that?
yes.
If you don't have tickets, it's probably the best Halloween party you'll ever go to, by far. A lot of fun. So if you don't, grab a ticket to that. But that's this Saturday night.
That's
Yep,
it.
Saturday
Saturday
night.
night. Other than that, catch us next Tuesday with Big Teddy
Super T.
Yeah.
coming in hot next Tuesday. So you guys be safe, be well, be kind.
Peace. We out of here.
Out.
All right.
Damn, that was good.
Stellar.
I'll tell you what.